Good morning everybody, my name is Rebecca Furbank. Welcome back to Anne Furbank Behind the Scenes, another one of our morning training sessions, our weekly training sessions on the collections that have been arriving in store. For those that caught up with us, well, welcome girls. Sorry, the girls are behind the camera, you can't see the girls who are doing the training. For those that did catch up with us last week, we did some of the Joseph Ribkoff separates. Wanted to kind of continue that theme with the Joseph Ribkoff dresses that have arrived. So girls, as I explained last week, you all know Joseph Ribkoff. We've been doing it for between 15 and 20 years actually now. Canadian, the great unique selling point is the fact that it's the fit. You know, we know it fits. It's a really good size. You can go from a size 8 to a size 20. It doesn't matter how short or how tall you are, but the fit is really, really good. Their dresses are really key. They're brilliant. And actually what they've done this season is they've sort of continued with their dress theme, but they've also made the dresses wearable, and also that whole kind of transition between slightly more casual, so with the trainer look, more sort of chunky boot look, to being dressier, wearing with courts as well. Some of them obviously are erring to more dressier, but you have those that you can transition between the two. So we'll start off with Debbie. I've got Debbie in one of them, and actually really nice colourful dress, which Joseph Ribkoff are kind of known for, their bright prints that they do. It's in this sort of brushed jersey, so it's not that sort of silky jersey fabric. You know, really simple styling, but whenever they use their jersey, it doesn't matter which jersey it is, it kind of follows the body, doesn't kind of grip the body, so you know you don't get any of the kind of bumps and lumps that we don't like, but it just kind of has that lovely sort of flow over the body. But really nice. Obviously you've just got the print just down the one sleeve, and actually if you just turn around, Debbie, so no print at the back. But you can see even when it's plain, that jersey fabric, it just hangs really nicely. Pretty good length as well, so below the knee there, and yeah, lovely colours, you know, gives us a bit of a lift going into the autumn, winter. So yes. Are you all right with the thank you. So another bright one. Now this is in the silky jersey fabric. You can see really lovely colourways, the kind of real kind of sapphire blues that they do, and actually they've got the sapphire blue. I think we showed it in the top last week, in the sapphire blue, and this lovely kind of corally red story or colourway in there. A little bit of paisley, slightly sort of baroque, this tile kind of print in there as well.
And also when I saw it on the hanger, it looked very straight, and I put it on and there's a definite shape in the dress as well. It looked like a complete shift dress, but there is a nice little bit of shape as well, and I'm really pleased with the length, Becky.
Yeah,
really pleased with that.
So yeah, so really good. Coming again below the knee there. Sleeve, actually the detail on the sleeve, they're like these little kind of eyelet details in there, so you see that in quite a lot of their sort of tops at the front. So you've got that on the sleeve, 3/4, which is great because it just kind of lifts it. Doesn't, sometimes when you get a long sleeve, and particularly if you haven't got long arms, they kind of look big for you, even though they're not big. And that 3/4 sleeve does help. A little bit more dressy, but actually even if you pop that with long boots, you know, really nice little dress there. Quite a high neckline, so not that sort of low neckline on that, so quite a high neckline slashed, and then the obviously the little kind of tram line down the sleeve there as well.
Feels great.
Yeah, but yeah, nice in that sort of silky jersey. Now this kind of takes me back. Do you remember the Victoria Beckham dress oh god, quite a few years ago? But it's that sort of shape, that and lovely, you know, real kind of fashionable detailing there with the sleeve, with that whole kind of gather and the puff. It then goes in, so you have that big deep cuff. I was going to say, can we fit it?
See that?
Like
It's a
Yeah.
bit more firm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it feels like there's more lycra in that.
Yeah, lovely. Sorry.
That kind of gives it that whole kind of grit, which actually emphasises then the little puff sleeve there, which is really nice. Also, this is in the silky jersey fabric. And funnily enough, I think this on the hanger looks really quite tiny and almost looks like it's going to be one of those that really grips you. But I don't
No,
feel it's like,
no,
it's still
it's
that kind of
stretchy.
soft silky jersey. But yeah, on the hanger, it does look like the ones that you kind of go, you put in and you're like a bit sort of straight jacket. But no, it's really still nice and soft. Nice scoop neckline there, so quite flattering in comparison to Annie's, which had that high neckline, because actually sometimes if you're broad and you've got a bust and having that high, it's not so easy. But actually this one has that lovely kind of softer scoop there. Again, good length on that, so you have that nice length there below the knee, which is
And actually at the minute, because we're not doing anything too formal or too dressy, it makes a cocktail dress.
yes,
Just because of that detail on the sleeve, doesn't it?
yeah,
You don't
absolutely.
need to be strappy or diamond encrusted. That could take you out in the evening in our current situation very
That's
nicely.
where
Yeah.
I put the gold shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
really neat.
yes,
It's
yeah.
lifted.
And accessories,
Yeah.
we've got the little bits of jewellery, a bit more coming in actually, but just a little
Yeah.
bit of detailing,
Just to elevate it
yes.
from day to night.
yeah, which is really good. Yeah,
And Becky, are they coming up fairly true to size?
yes, Debbie, true to size, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah, they are.
I'm all in 12s.
12s.
Yeah.
That's a good length.
Yes, great.
Yeah,
Nice
so this one this is probably one of the most that actually I think that you can really kind of dress up, dress down.
I should have put some boots.
Yeah, but because that with a pair of boots, you put it with a kind of chunky cardi or a jacket or anything like that, you've got a good little day dress there.
There's a lot there.
Yeah.
Button detailing there down the front. They
So you
like
can
their
pull it
bit of
in?
detail.
Yes.
You can put
Yeah,
it in
yeah,
there.
put it in.
It's not. It's not really a tie. It's to draw it in as such, is it?
Because it's actually fitted into the waistband, so it's a nice shape when it's on. I don't think you would need to tighten
Nice
it, although you
fold
could.
across the
Yeah.
bust
If
there.
you just turn around, actually,
Yes.
you can see. So it's actually stitched at the waist.
Yeah.
So it is that kind of shape in there, and this actually is quite fitted.
Yes, it is.
At the top.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely,
easy
lovely
dress.
colourways as well. That whole kind of autumn colourway.
It doesn't have their handwriting at all, really, does it?
No.
You wouldn't look at that and say that's a Ribkoff dress.
No.
But isn't it a genius
Which is
that
good.
they can do it?
Because
yeah.
They've expanded the range.
Yeah.
They've expanded their range. They're still keeping kind of true to their fit,
Yeah.
which is really
And
important,
fabrics,
yeah.
and their fabrics.
Yeah.
Developing a few new bits in the fabrics, but they're doing it slowly,
Yeah.
which is really nice. Because like you say, they're introducing new things which you wouldn't automatically associate with Joseph Ribkoff. But it still has that same kind of skill that they're obviously known for. But yeah, really quite a sort of full skirt on that, and that is in that jersey fabric there as well. But yeah, higher neckline as well, so that's slightly rounder, higher neckline.
I love this.
It's
It's really pretty.
Fun.
Yeah, we've done variations of this before, so you have it's a little kind of dancing dress, which is really nice. So yeah, little 3/4 sleeve, lovely little net detailing there at the top. But yeah, as you move, it just kind of has its own little kind of little dancing feel to it. But actually quite clever, because that bottom layer, you've got just that little bit of sheerness just there, so you get that little bit of skin, but actually it's got the length on that, which is really good. So yeah,
Good. And with that, you don't really want anything neck-wise, because it's going to catch on that net. Just some nice earrings. That's
Nice
all you
earrings,
need, and then
lovely.
just feature the
Yeah.
detail on the dress.
yeah, really, really nice. So yes, yeah. So this is a style that we have done before. They've done it in prints that we've had, but really nice. This is great as well, particularly when you're tall, particularly as well going up through the sizes as well. So So kind of going right through the range, and actually if you've got, you know, really nice kind of curves, it's really flattering over the body, because you've got this lovely kind of fold, very flattering over the neckline. You've got that nice gather in at the waist, and then it's kind of pencil because it's folded over, so it kind of draws in. So I know, Anna, you're quite sort of straight up and down, but actually if you've got curves, you know, it really is a good flattering shape on a body. But yeah, lovely. Their silky jersey in the whole kind of magenta, and again one that you can really kind of, you know, really dress up. So do that whole kind of little bit of cocktail if you want to. Again on that, the fold does go over. It's quite clever because it covers your knee. Just covers your knee, but it has that little bit of kind of, you know, woohoo in there, which is really nice. But yeah, really good shape on that. I think yes, lovely. Now this is a new fabric for them, so it's textured. So it's almost like a little kind of waffle, again just stretch jersey that they use, but it has that lovely little kind of waffle feel to it. Beautiful electric blue on that, real kind of feature, the whole kind of belt thing coming in, and I've said it before, you know, they kind of, if you've got a waist or not, it actually gives you that waist, nice and sort of broad belt there with that little feature. Flattering neckline, so that deep V neckline, yeah, just lovely. Nice little ruching bit on the sleeve as well, so it has its own kind of little stitch detail, little gather there on the sleeve, so it doesn't kind of come quite so full length, but has its own little kind of gather.
This is one that I would probably wear with boots. But
I was going to say, I could see that with a leather biker jacket and
Yeah.
knee-high boots, beautifully, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Out for lunch.
Yeah, lovely.
A little bit more relaxed, this one.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, great, and yeah, really good dress.
Yeah.
A nice cut, you know, it kind of really lights that blue, really kind of stands out, yeah, on that. Another one, good, you know, this could be a work dress, you know, it could be going out dress, it could be that whole kind of featuring right the way across the board. So the belt comes with it, so that belt is all part of it, really broad belt on this. A little bit neater, so but 3/4 sleeve, straight on the skirt, that sort of gathered neckline, which then kind of folds there over the bust, so coming down neat and into the V-neck there. But again, good length on that.
Yep.
And great, you know, you could, you know, pop that with the, well, trainers that you girls have got on today, or you kind of, you know, the sneaker look. You could put it with a long boot, or you could do as Annie's done with the little court shoe there. But yeah, just really good, good dresses that they have, and yeah, 3/4 sleeve again, which is great. Yeah, now a little bit little bit lower. Might need a little stitch in that for yeah,
Which we can do.
Yeah.
So this is same size as all the others, because this looks a little bit easier.
Yes.
The
So
fabric
you've got
looks a bit looser, doesn't it?
yes, it's a little bit lighter,
Quite got
but
the hold in that one.
and it's
And the length's longer as
length's longer, but it actually looks you look like you've got a lot more fabric there in the skirt as well. But love it, quite different, because Ribkoff quite often use black as their base. So actually getting in another colourway, and you saw in the separates last week that actually these kind of mocha colours coming through. This one's got this lovely sort of burnt orange, this rusty colour, and if you look closely, it's almost like a sort of painted gold over the top of that. Just gives it that little bit of a shimmer, which is really nice. And again reflected with that little gold buckle over the middle. But again, one that you could do dressy, so you could do cocktail, and if you want to avoid the black, then actually going into these colours is really, really lovely. But yeah, lighter weight silky jersey, 3/4 sleeve again, flattering neckline there as well. So So yes.